No. What the shit? Hello and welcome to Rifted Gamers. This is episode 28. We left off last game at the tower that is north of Buccaneers Junction in Palladium. The group had escaped the town guards, and now they're a good 20 to 30 miles away from the town, and they've decided to have a place to hide out on the coast in an old abandoned tower. What happened last in the game is Lindell was doing a hard conversion to the Church of Netosa so that he could be accepted and be a part of their religion. A hard conversion is where your character prays to their God, sacrifices himself, and hopes for the best. They say if Netosa accepts you, he will resurrect you and bring you back to life. If not, it doesn't matter. You're dead. No harm, no foul. Now.
So hard.
No harm, no foul. Yeah.
At least the fairies stop harassing you.
Yeah, well, at least the fairies can't harass you to death, except Ry-lo-kin can. Anyway, so Lindell, he sacrificed himself. Well, he tried. He lost his nerve. So Ray-Lin, or the avatar of Ray-Lin, who is Rowan, guided his hand, shoving the knife blade between his ribs into his heart.
Considering she made the ritual, it's appropriate. Really.
Yes, very, very true. She did make the hard conversion. So he was dying, and people got a little bit zealous and thought that perhaps he did it wrong. So the juicer kicked him over the cliff, at which he was sheared in half at the cliff's bottom by razor sharp rocks. Now here he lies after he had prayed to Netosa and Netosa's pantheon. He prayed specifically to Nazareth, the god of something. We're not really sure what god he is of yet, but he will decide this. So Nazareth, you get this prayer in your mind. Mind this at the same time. Everybody is kind of looking over the cliff, going, "What the fuck?" Why did he jump off the cliff? Because some of them didn't see that the juicer actually kicked him off. They were doing other things.
You know, I gave him a double birdie as I was going over the edge.
Yes, he did. He flipped the juicer off as he was going over the edge.
Now his feelings are hurt.
Now his feelings are hurt.
I'm pretty sure I still owe you something.
Good luck with that.
Right?
So, Nazareth, you hear the prayer. You had talked to one of the other gods of Netosa's pantheon that heard his prayer, that was laughing because he has died so many times. She made a deal with her. Her name is Amelia, one of the unknown gods of Nitosian pantheons. And she said, if he dies again, you agree to give him to me?
Yeah.
Good. Brother, we shall see where this one's fate lies. As that, Nazareth says,
Both shall eat the Nazareth Hylos or the kin.
in Dovahkiin or Dragonese. Can you do the translation?
It means, with the power of Nazareth, I give you life.
With the power of Nazareth, I give you life. Lyndall breathes another breath. You come back to life. But you're in agonizing pain because you're still sheared in half at the bottom of this cliff. Your body is in horrible, agonizing pain. You look down and you see that your legs are floating off, kind of going out to sea with the current.
I try to go for him for a second. I'm like, wait, no, fuck that. Row me a row.
Water pours
Okay
into
down
his
there?
mouth. You guys can barely hear this. Michael Sia looks over the edge and he's like,
What?
do you think we should save him or let him be?
Well,
You
Yeah,
know what?
let's-
Disrespect the dead. Just,
Let him be where he lies?
Yeah.
Everybody can roll a perception to hear him.
Crash.
20.
Oh, sorry, what? A perception.
The prejudice is totally small.
oh,
You rolled it.
nope. Rowan rolled a 9.
Yeah, I see that there.
Nyneave rolled a 10.
Morphin, what'd you get? You rolled a 48 instead of a 20 side die?
16.
You know,
Morphin,
one of my best friends.
You actually look down there and you see that he's talking. He's sheared in half and he's yelling for help.
Ruffles, can you do me a favor?
Yes, master.
Can you go grab whatever that is down there?
Yes. Ruffles, his Noctar companion. He's kind of like the size of a small dog. Has almost like jackrabbit-like feet, but they're clawed. And yet he has two main hands, but he has a second set of smaller hands. He scrambles down the rocks, going to recover Lyndall's body. He grabs the top half of the bottle, or the body. Lyndall, you see this creature come up to you, sniffs you.
It's Ruffles, right? Like,
Yeah, except he's a Noctar. And some of his spittle kind of drips into your mouth as he
Yummy.
grabs you and picks you up, hucks you up over his back.
I'm gonna spit that out.
And you feel these like smaller hands kind of like grab onto you. And then he uses
Yeah,
his
I'm
other
gonna
hands.
hold on.
You spit the spittle out and he starts climbing back up. Master, I can only give you this. And he splats his body down on the ground. You see that his entrails are spilling down over the cliff. He says, I'm sure this wound is fatal. Can I eat him?
Not quite yet. However, I think you're missing some of them. Can you go back and get it?
Yes. Ruffles starts climbing down. You hear a telepathic transmission to him, and he says, "It appears there's some kind of creature in the water trying to eat him.
Kill it.
Yes, master. It hops from rock to rock and then free dives into the ocean once it's only about 50 feet off the ocean surface. You guys can all observe a small shark that has come up, and you can see it coming up to bite Lyndall's legs and start eating them as Ruffles is in combat mode for him. Ruffles.
17 for initiative.
Yes, you had a 17 for initiative last time, and so did the shark. So we'll
Just
just
rolled it again.
we'll just do it there. The shark bites Lyndall's legs as Ruffles. You decided that he wanted to do a Noctar blast. He spins a ball of entropy that comes out of his body, hits the shark, ripping open the side and disintegrating the flesh, exposing the young shark innards. The shark whips around with Lyndall's legs in his mouth still and dives towards the Noctar. You can see this shark has strange looking horns on it, and it swipes to hit, barely missing, as Noctar auto dodges out of the way, and then another ball of entropy comes out of it, hitting that same spot, disintegrating guts, inner organs, inner workings of the shark. The shark makes a shark sound. I'm not really sure if they do. It makes a roar for effect, dropping Lyndall's body, his legs. The shark lifts to the left side as seawater pours into its organ cavity, and it sinks to the bottom of the oceans. Ruffles recovers the body and climbs back up. Meanwhile, while that was happening, you guys,
No!
You look
I'm not okay!
you can feel the shark bite your legs. It's distant, but it still hurts. But doesn't hurt as much as the fact that they're detached from your body. Every pain receptor is screaming out to you as Ruffles comes up, and you see your leg covered in his spittle as he drops it by your body. Ruffles then kind of sniffs some of your organs, and you feel him licking.
Oh.
Body?
I get out Fluffy's blood. Did you say you needed anesthesia?
Warfarin?
So Warfarin's about to give him Fluffy's blood as Nazareth appears over Lyndall's body in spirit form. Only Lyndall can see him, as you see him saying in Dovahkiin some language.
I say, Spartan Damien Lyndall, I have heard your prayer and I have decided to give you one last chance. Although as of right now I am greatly disappointed, not at you but the Spartan before you. So in order to deem yourself worthy of my people, you need to retrieve the Spear of Destiny and bring it to me. Do this and you'll be rewarded.
You have no time. What? Are you going to react to that?
The Spear of Destiny.
As he says this, you feel magic being cast upon you, and you feel your organs actually draw back up into the body. As Nazareth brings your legs and sticks them closer to you, casting cleanse before he closes the wounds.
Appreciate it. I was worried about Ruffles. Oakgreen's a very useful spell.
Yes. Your legs return to your body. And all you have is a little seam where it goes together.
Yes,
What is
my
that
lord.
background noise? Weird.
I don't know. Somebody's computer fan. It's gotta be.
Something.
Oh, I can turn it down. Oh, wait.
Sounds like a truck in the. Oh yeah, that was it. So,
I'll just bring.
Lyndall, you have been reborn, resurrected, with a mission to find the Spear of Destiny.
Alright. First things first, find out what it is. Is that the Spear of Lazarus or whoever the...
Who are you asking? You wait. What do the rest of you do? You see this miracle, his body come together, but you don't see anybody doing it.
Praise Natosa.
Grace Natosa.
It's a miracle.
And what the fuck is the Spear of Destiny?
Ry-lo-kin's going, praise be Natosa.
So, are we going to address the fact that Rowan just murdered one of our party members?
What?
Excuse me?
There can be no murder if he's alive.
Right.
Mm.
He's
Michael C. also says,
That's a good point. What manner of
I'm more-
witchcraft is this?
I'm
well,
more concerned with getting punted off a cliff.
you also remember that it's not murder if it's a lesser life form.
Exactly.
Perhaps we should make our way to the tower. The sun is down. The wolves will be out.
You've witnessed a miracle.
Glory be, Natosa.
A
Y'all act
miracle? or
like you see this every
necromancy?
day. I mean,
He's not dead.
oh yeah, but his legs were off his body. His guts are down there.
No, they're
not
not.
anymore.
Yes.
He
Thank
has
you
been
Word
raised
down
so
there.
much for that.
by his God.
Oh, so like the whole
Ray-lo-kin,
Jesus
are we
thing.
chill?
What'd you say? Ry-lo-kin?
Ray-lo-kin, are we chill?
No.
Ray-lo-kin chill?
We'll be chill when you become a phase of the moon again.
You know what? I'm still pissed at Alexander for starting that argument.
Alexander.
He was the Wendell that originally
I know.
pissed off Nakara.
She says, we'll be fine. Just toe the line and be a good worshiper of Natosa. Because if you are a good worshiper of Natosa, I can do no harm to you.
Talk about incentive. I'm gonna ready my axe for the tower.
You're going to do what?
I'm just gonna get my axe ready for clearing the tower.
Your axe ready for clearing the tower? Oh,
Yeah.
Nazareth. You forgot to tell him the things that you gave him
Oh right.
for his powers.
Right.
Hmm.
I'll text that to you.
Okay, he's going to text you what he gave you, but in sense, I believe it was blinding flash. What else?
I'm gonna run flash. Isn't that the defensive one for
Yeah.
melee?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great one.
And
No. It's not chromatic protection. It's blinding.
Oh.
It's a level 1 blinding
Okay.
flash. And then you had a second one was lantern light for level, and then did you give him any for level 2? He just made level 3.
And I made that one with an odd 8.
Yeah, he made that one with an odd 8. So
I'll,
I know there's Armor of Ithan or Firebolt.
can I only give him one?
Get cleansed.
And cleanse.
I'm thinking like that's a level 2, dude.
Give him cleansed.
That is level
No,
2.
don't give him cleanse.
I'll give him Armor of Ithan, and then for level 3, you said Firebolt?
So no, Armor of Ithan's level 3 and Firebolt's level 3 too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking? Yeah.
Oh.
Because Fireball's level 5. Or
But you
Bolt's
can give
level
him 2.
3.
Oh, okay then.
He only made like levels 2 and level 3.
Okay.
But you said you were giving him blinding flash and lantern light, so
Okay, then yeah, I'll give him both things.
okay.
I will jot those down. Thank you very much.
And
Am I aware of them?
you are aware. You heard him say the words in Draconis. You still have to learn them, remember?
I understand.
Through the-
I'm just aware that they're there.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Alright, now we're back where we were before we had a catastrophic failure of our internet by the dog. Bastard. I love my dog, but he disconnected our internet earlier. It was not fun. So you guys quickly make it across the bridge and into the tower. The door, as you come to it, is thick, about 3 inches thick, but it's already kind of open. There's it's so old that the door is kind of swollen from the weather. You could tell this castle has been here, or this tower has been here for millennia. Some of the stone is like worn down by weather. As you enter it, there's just a musty, earthy smell. To your right, you guys can see there is what looks like a staircase, but it's all caved in with rocks or closed with rocks at first view. To your right, about 100 feet, you can see there's another staircase that winds up against the wall, going up to the second floor. Most of the second floor is actually collapsed down. There's about a quarter of it that still remains, but you can't see up onto that. You can tell that if you go up the stairs, you're going to have to leap from the stairways to the second floor in order to get to it.
Is this ley line nexus or on a ley line? Can I feel it out?
You try to feel this out, and you reach out to the energies, because in Palladium, the ley lines aren't as visible as on Earth. You do feel that this place has a residual magic to it, but it is not a ley line or a nexus point. Almost like the magic had been burnt out of this place.
Well, that's weird. It's almost like the magic has been burnt out of this tower. The latent energy, it has latent energy, but it's no ley line.
Any other magic user who tries to reach out and sense this can also feel
Oh, I'm saying that out loud.
this disturbance.
Magic lore?
Go ahead and roll magic lore. And you can also roll history of religion.
Magic lore, I got a 74.
And you are a 9th level, so you should have made that no problem. You remember in previous life that knowing that this place there was some sort of weapon used here. There was a city in the Baglow Wastelands and a weapon that destroyed magic. You think you remember that this was like a capital area of enemies of Natosa, and Natosa had used like an anti-magic weapon here that caused a rift explosion that basically destroyed everything and replaced it with a desert for hundreds, if not thousands of miles.
Okay.
And that energy that he's feeling is that residual blast from the weapon that was used. That
like thousands of years
it
ago.
infused basically the land with this residual after effect.
I'll explain that to everybody.
She tells a tale of what she knows. Basically what I just said.
I think that means we should be a little bit more cautious around this tower.
Well, I mean, using caution never hurts anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. It never does. It never hurts anybody. Lyndall, you should be careful. Perhaps you should go up the stairs first.
Those are
That's not-
contradictory statements.
Well, you gotta be careful, I said. He is the lowest member of our group. I mean, shouldn't he be the trapstick?
You want me to go?
Just all
Shit,
go
that, yes.
together.
Okay, yeah.
So I was thinking we could make a circle here and prepare our spells. Defensive spells.
That sounds good.
Alright. I take out my survival knife and I cut myself and make a ring of blood.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, that kind of.
So you prayed in the car as you do this and you make your circle?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me percentile dice.
Okay.
Shit, Morford, do you know how to make a circle protection?
Oh,
He's disturbing your ritual.
I'm learning, but I'm not. I'm just making a magic circle.
Oh, okay, okay.
Holy smokes! I got a 4.
That's awesome. You cut your arm like from here up, cutting like major arteries as blood spills out as you make this circle. Like more blood comes out than you think you have in your body. You feel it. You feel a little weak, but then you feel like the presence of Nakara renewing your blood. And as soon as you're done making your circle, your wound heals up completely. I'd like you to roll 4d6.
4d6.
Or wait a minute, how many? Roll percentile dice instead.
I got an 83 this time.
So we'll round it to 80. 80% of your bodily fluid had went out in this circle. But because you prayed to her and you sacrificed blood for the next her number is 9, right? For the next 9 days, you have 80% more hit points.
Whoa.
It will end on the hunt.
Yeah, so we got 3 days to the hunt.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got 3 days to that hunt? Okay, so yeah, the ritual will end. It has to be renewed at the hunt. So if you do the hunt, then you'll maintain that for another 6 days. And yes, all of the worshipers are acutely aware at the smell of the blood and the ritual about the hunt. You guys actually get a hunger in you. It's only 3 days away.
See, I'm glad because I just got taken off the menu.
Did you?
Don't be so sure.
Yeah.
And your magic circle is sealed. You can see the magic within the circle. Everybody can see that this circle is glowing and active.
Wow.
Alright.
Morfrin, I am very proud of you. You have made an excellent circle. And you didn't spill one drop of blood.
out of place. You guys see that there is splattering of blood everywhere.
It's my sanguine circle. Come bathe in its magical powers.
So Ry-lo-kin does. She goes in there and she kind of rolls in your blood.
Yeah.
And as she does that, you can see her PPE is renewed.
I'm actually going to bathe in it too if I can.
Okay, so you start rolling around in your circle too.
Oh my gosh, it spreads.
Ry-lo-kin reaches out to Dr. Asclepius.
Come, brother.
I go into the circle
I feel like this isn't something to watch,
and start
so
rolling around.
You guys see the brothers and sisters of not the nine of Nakara, the phases. They just start all rolling and coagulating in this circle.
What is this? I'm gonna have an orgy now?
Ry-lo-kin goes, yes, as she goes to sound you.
Oh
No.
I tapped out a while ago. I'm just
No.
walking.
my god. Never have I felt such immediate relief for making a decision.
So Socks is shaking his head as he goes off to meditate and pray.
Is it cheating if it's in a religious orgy? That's what I do.
No.
Is it cheating if you have permission and it's her idea?
Right?
No, I want to watch you two.
She's a voyeur. She's a voyeur.
Come on, boys.
And there is
Roll for
blood.
domination.
So hang on, I'm gonna roll some dice.
Morpher, there's no way you're winning that.
Remember that Dr. Asclepius looks like Pierce Brosnan.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very handsome
I'm
man.
gonna submit.
No!
I think he's gonna go for it.
Morphin submits.
So you're the bottom?
Pierce Brosnan looking.
Should I be plucking?
Hell yeah.
My appearance is outstanding.
I'm gonna go meditate over with Socks.
You guys,
Socks has found a nice quiet part of the area.
you guys have a wonderful time in the center of this bottom floor in front of everyone,
Covered in
making
blood and dirt.
bestial love.
Hey, Socks, I need some training. Getting used to more modern weapons, not to mention modern tactics and stuff
That
like
won't be a
that.
problem. I can hook you up.
Beautiful.
Yep. We'll start first thing in the morning at 0400.
Ooh,
Meanwhile, the orgy is going on in the background. What are you doing, Lightfoot?
Shaking my head and hoping that it doesn't hurt Asclepius too much.
I'm gesturing Lightfoot to come join us.
You know, it's okay. Good.
Join the meditation and prayer circle, not the orgy circle.
This has lost his mind for the moment.
Oh,
I
God.
will in a meditation circle. I will not join the orgy.
So you go and sit in the circle while they're.
Go ahead and take it out of my room.
No. Me and Socks.
Yeah, we're a little circle and we're meditating and praying.
Okay. So you guys are meditating and praying.
Crying.
I
Crying.
remember.
As you guys are meditating, you realize you feel your energy kind of slipping away, actually, in this place.
That's not good.
Where's it going?
Into that,
The other circle?
into the ritual that's going on.
The magic circle.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
There's blood. So he made the ritual, but there's blood splatter all over the place.
Yeah.
And you feel like you can actually feel your energy go out, and it travels from blood to blood until it coagulates into that ceremony.
Right. So they're basically getting the benefit, and we're getting the shaft.
Well, you also,
We're footing the
but you think that it's not the fact that the ritual is going on, it's
Right.
the place.
Correct. Oh, I get you. Okay.
You remember the story that Rowan just told you, but you
Right.
think this place is actually draining magic. But that ritual
Well,
is so
it's-
strong that it's attracting it there.
Curious.
I mean, it's kind of like like a semi-permeable membrane. There's a differential of magic levels, and it's just equalizing.
Yes. Their ceremony goes on for 90 minutes.
John Wilson pops a cigar and
I mean, I gotta applaud
Watches.
Scorpius.
John Wilson is sitting and just watching, smoking a cigar. Michael Cia is like, does anybody want to try to get to higher ground?
Yes.
To perhaps form a watch of some sort?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Please.
You guys, the three, how many people are going?
Rowan, Nyneave.
Okay, so the group who's not in the circle decides to go up the stairs and roll a sense of balance as you guys leap from the top of the stairs onto the second level, because there is a
One off.
About
One
a fi-
off.
about a 5 foot.
Not one.
Sure, on a 20-sided.
Oh, at 20 side. Damn it, I forgot.
Just take a few.
I got a 29.
I got a 22. I just one off. One off.
What else from what?
Nether
Does
phone number
Nyneave really have
21.
to roll?
No, Nyneave does not have to roll. Anybody who makes their roll, you guys get across, no problem.
I got a 48.
With Rowan,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're fine.
I got so.
It doesn't look like anybody failed. You guys get across, and you find on this level there is some old camping equipment. You can see somebody has made a spot where they have a fire. There's a window on this that looks out into the southern direction towards the town. You're about one story up, but each story is about maybe 20 feet on this tower. For very large, you think like very large people made this. Even the staircase was twice as wide as a human would need to have a staircase. And the stairs were it was a little bit hard to go up as you walked up these stairs, because
A little taller than the average staircase for a human.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can look off to the south where you can see the glow of firelight from the city off in the distance, because everything else is just completely black. Can't see a thing. There's almost no moon out because there's a little bit of cloud cover that's covering it.
You know, I wonder if that city is going to be okay after that siege of zombies. Like, I almost guarantee there's not going to have a population to maintain it. I mean, if we didn't have something to do, I'd say make a great training ground. You know, go in, kill some zombies, go out, rinse, repeat, loot.
The only problem I can foresee is the
Yeah, the
servants
nine.
of the nine. Yeah.
Yep.
They'll be here in droves trying to clear this place out.
Michael C. also says that, and we're not thieves. You'd be stealing from the people of that town.
Well, if they're dead, it's not stealing.
That's kind of my point.
Well,
I don't
But I-
think
but I
any
see
of them
your
are gonna
point.
live.
well, it is our cause. We did cause that. Ry-lo-kin.
Yes.
Hey,
they
Ron,
did.
what does the map say for their population?
I'll bring it up.
It's go ahead and make a roll.
Okay. Percentile?
Mhm.
51.
You bring up the map. You open it up. It's 27,337,
27,337.
and then it drops to 21.
Oh, wait. 21.
Like just a straight 21?
No,
Straight 21,000.
yeah, it's going down.
Okay. Okay. I'm like, if it's already down to 21, I'm calling it, but
Yeah.
no, there's probably gonna be some holdouts, like that mansion we saw on our way out.
Yeah.
I will guarantee you the inner city is gonna be just fine.
What are you doing, Cat? Stop.
All they have to do is close that portcullis and those zombies aren't getting in.
That's true.
Not unless they World War Z it.
We're pretty far from them. Why are you worried about them?
No, we're just speculating.
We weren't. You were the one who brought it up
Well,
that
We got our own problems to figure out.
Yeah.
now you want to figure out our own problems. Really?
Well, we got Lyndall in the fold. That was one of our problems.
I consider it a bonus because it means the nine's gonna be occupied for a while.
Right. Me too.
That reminds me, Lyndall's gonna, like, do you want to split payments up now for the little cash we did get?
Maybe we should find a more maybe secure spot to do that.
That,
I mean, I'm no leader, so I don't know. It just seems like an idea.
Nothing like the present of split loot, huh? Yeah. I think we'll be fine for now.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we're okay in this tower before we
Right.
do
Make
that.
sure this place is secure.
This
Yeah.
place is haunted.
Not haunted.
great.
Well, whatever it is, I feel
Michael
magic,
C
but
is
anyway.
afraid of something?
I thought that was the circle.
I said it's haunted. I didn't say I was afraid of it.
Same thing.
You know what? I actually do have a magic weapon this time.
You guys
Not like that time with the vampires.
can feel. Where's Terry?
With us.
Something like that.
Oh, you said Terry. I heard fairy.
Terry, you
Yes?
you can tell there are spirits.
Spirits.
It's kind of like I forgot to like you know how cats can see spirits?
Yeah,
It's kind of one of your priestly
okay.
attunements.
So there are entities here. Spirits of people gone in the past.
So we should
And are
be
they benevolent or are they, should I roll? Or are they friendly or
I'll roll for you.
neither?
They are angry
Of course
spirits.
they are.
Angry
Yeah.
spirits? Wonder what they're angry about.
I wonder.
Being spirits.
They are.
They're
Yeah.
probably angry because some bozos are having sex on their front lawn.
Not the front lawn, in the living room, honestly.
Okay.
Hey, anybody got a video camera? Should we like film that and use it later on?
I'm gonna flip up my camera or my phone. Actually, did that even survive the fall?
I don't even know. I don't know if we need to give Prometheus any ammunition.
Very true.
That son of a bitch is getting so arrogant and full of himself.
All of those worshippers of
Notice he's
Nakara.
kind of getting a little selfish too.
Who's getting selfish?
The Moon Tribe is.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I noticed. I've been here literally less than 24 hours, and I've noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lightfoot, you feel the spirits moving around here. You can't see them, but you
Right.
feel them.
So I'm feeling angry spirits in the neighborhood.
Wait,
Wonder
I'm
what
gonna
we can do.
try to cast Armor Within. Ka Seitan. Or no, Ka Doithan.
Go ahead and roll percentile this. Or, sorry, it's 20-sided first. And then
Here, I'll just roll
percentile.
both.
Yeah.
You know, it helps if I use the right language.
It could be.
No, I meant for scripting the roll.
Stop, cat. Stop. Stop. Stop.
13 and 53.
You cast the spell. Armor of Ithan forms around your body slowly. But you can feel there's something almost trying to unweave it.
Probably them drawing either the lingering after effects of the anti-magic or that circle drawing in the magic energy.
Can you roll a 20-sided die just one more time? It's a
Sure.
saving throw versus ritual magic.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, so the armor of Ithan forms. You can count it as a success, but then it's taken apart by the place. That's a bad omen.
That is
Yeah.
a bad omen.
Look, I'm kind of looking at my fetish. Is this even gonna work? The axe.
Who is he asking?
I just gotta asking out loud.
Oh, your axe? It looks like it's sharp.
If anything,
Well,
you
yeah,
can
but
hit
I mean
people
the-
with it.
The magic fetish part.
You guys and your fetishes.
Oh, don't pretend you don't have them too. I'm willing to bet there's a strap on somewhere.
Damn. Damn.
Maybe somewhere.
Wait, you're claiming to be the Avatar of Raylan. I am willing to bet money somewhere.
Really?
I'm sorry, Lord Raylan. That was my bad.
So, what are you guys doing? You it's thick. Socks, you're a dog. You can also feel the spirits. You can smell the supernatural in the area.
Back to back or
Back to back. What are you talking about?
well, I mean, if the spirits are about.
They are about, but you don't see them. They're not like you, but you can feel them. You know they're there. You can feel them going past you. Occasionally, Socks, you see what looks like an outline of a being kind of floating,
Is there any way
Genuine
you
thought.
but then it
make a
moves and it's gone.
safety circle?
Well, sure, but I just a genuine thought. We just ask them if it's okay that we hang out for a night and then move on.
Can you speak to
Be
ghosts?
diplomatic.
Can you commune with spirits? Is
No, but
anybody can
you're
here?
a priestess, right?
Yeah.
Now you catch a glimpse of 3 of these shadows.
Wonder why they're mad.
Because they're dead.
When they didn't want to die.
Seems like they get over that.
Ry-lo-kin can help them with that.
Well, she's busy.
Exactly. So are you.
Will you put your clothes
Oh,
on
no.
before
No,
talking
no, no.
to us?
Warframe.
Asclepius isn't with us. He's downstairs having an orgy.
Right, I know, but Warframe just said something. I heard him.
Oh, I
Oh.
forgot. He's in that.
Yeah.
He's in that mess.
He started that mess, honestly.
So you guys are just kind of hanging out on the second floor. You do see where the stairway go up to the 3rd floor, and the 3rd floor looks like it's some of it had collapsed in a little bit, but there's still a lot more than the 2nd floor. About 75% of the 3rd floor is intact.
Real quick, what are our battle buddy pairs right now?
Battle
Battle
buddies.
buddies?
Oh,
Tell me y'all still doing battle buddies, yeah?
Do you guys remember your battle buddies? Who you were paired up with?
Battle buddy's
mine
dead.
was Rowan or Jackie.
Row him.
Hey, that sucks.
You're gonna have to stand way to the side because this thing is gonna swing wide and he pulls that claymore.
The 2-handed claymore out? Okay.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Michael's like, maybe we should pair people who are just pure combatants with people who are,
Let's combative.
well, you're a pretty good magic user yourself, and so's Rowan. Perhaps Socks
Oh.
and Lightfoot, or Asclepius and Rowan, somebody, you know, a fighter with a
Magic user
wizard.
with the melee combat.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
I
We
think
can
that,
do that.
because we don't want
Before we
to,
got Fox and Luckiest, so.
because there are spirits, there may be something that you sensitives can do against them.
Well, there's got to be something holding them here. You know, I mean, it don't seem to me make any sense that they'd be hanging around this place if there wasn't something here keeping them here.
I mean, if they got struck down by a god, that's pretty good incentive to stay.
Could be. Could be something else.
You need to find a way to communicate with them.
I'd like everybody to roll a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
For what?
Versus possession, I'm assuming.
Ritual magic?
20 seconds, you said?
Yeah.
Roll an 8.
I rolled a 7.
Versus ritual magic. Hold on.
So 16 or higher.
Against ritual.
Everybody, including the
Wait, what'd you say, Dave?
16 or higher, it's ritual magic.
Oh, well,
4.
Yeah, nobody's safe.
Nope.
everybody failed.
Everybody's mental endurance is reduced by 1.
Oh shit.
Not permanently, but you guys don't know about it, okay?
understood.
If you get below a 10, you're gonna start feeling sadness, fear, stuff like that. Hopelessness as it goes, as it gets down worse. That's how your characters are gonna progress in their feelings. Okay. All right.
Look, let's just clear. I mean, this floor is clear, right?
This room.
There is you're in about a 20-foot room. It's 20 by
Oh, yeah, no
by
way.
16. there's a door at the end. Part of that wall is down. That's why you can see the stairways off a little ways away. There's another doorway to the right that seems to go into another room. It's like a double wooden door. It's probably going to be a total of a 5-foot opening with those double doors open.
Yeah. Alright. Real quick, let's finalize pairs and finish clearing this room, alright?
Okay, so you're going to pair each other off?
Yeah.
Who's going with who? Just so I can.
Just because I understand what her magic means.
So Rowan.
Rowan and who?
Wendell. But I'm. This is me suggesting, like, hey, when you say magic, I know what it means. So I think it's probably a good pairing.
I don't mind. That's cool.
I mean, okay. So Socks and Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Sock.
Wilson.
There's Nyneave, John Wilson, I assume, unless
Nyneave
he's
will-
downstairs watching with popcorn.
He's watching.
Nyneave will go
You didn't
with
mention it
Michael
earlier.
Sia. She hasn't bothered him in a while.
And Ry-lo-kin. Is there anybody for Ry-lo-kin?
Ry-lo-kin's in an orgy.
Oh, that's right. So we got
Yeah.
2 pairs, or 3 pairs. Rowan, Lyndall, Socks, Lightfoot, Nyneave, and Michael Sia.
And then just Michael, yeah.
The rest of you can roll. So the orgy group, I'd like you guys to roll a 20-sided die. If you get a 12 or higher, let me know.
I got a 14.
Okay. More. Nope.
Asclepius is riding high.
Yep. Asclepius,
This is running beer match.
you're like pounding away, and you see 2 shadows like watching you.
That's hot.
You shadow watching?
Yeah, they're outside.
Watch this.
Oh!
There's that arrogance.
No, it's creepy. You look there and you saw them, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Perverted ghosts.
I'm too busy trying to get off.
He's almost there.
It's-
He's almost
Almost
there.
there.
this is horrible. But okay, so we're gonna say group 1 is Rowan and Lyndall. Which doorway are you guys deciding to go into?
Double doors.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the right.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the stairway coming up.
Do you think maybe we could exercise this place?
That's an excellent. If we had a priest here, that'd be awesome.
I'm gonna just look at Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Avatars of God's probably pretty good too.
There also is when you come up the stairs, the back of the room.
Salt, though.
There is an open doorway to the next area. So Lyndall and Rowan go to the right.
Yes.
Okay. Each of the rooms are kind of circular, or there's, you can tell there's a circular wall of the outer wall of the, think of like a pie. As you go in deeper, it gets smaller, the rooms will get smaller. You walk in, you open the doors, well actually roll a strength check, because your, the doors seem to be jammed.
Both of us?
Yeah. If you put your no, it's not a,
18.
no, what's your strength?
Oh. Just kidding.
What's your strength?
My strength is
13 total for my strength check.
9.
So, you have a
What's 4?
A d6.
Oh.
1d6 plus 4.
Nice.
So 5 and 13 is only 18, and the door doesn't give as you guys push your shoulders into it, trying to open it. It budges a little bit, but it doesn't open.
Is it locked?
No, it seems to be barred. There, something must be in the handles blocking it.
Well, here, I'm gonna get that axe.
He's gonna use the axe.
Okay. So you guys hear a loud noise as they bash in there. Now you see Spartan is like hacking away at the door.
Odd 20.
Nice.
Oh,
You hack at the door, doing double damage, so 12 points of damage. You manage to take out a piece. You're able to reach in and pull the bar that's blocking the two doors. They come open, and immediately there's a nasty, wretched smell within there.
Oh.
I'm kind of
Um,
cover my mouth.
Yeah.
Actually,
You-
I always carry a mask.
you also hear the sounds of like flies and
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
we're gonna
that.
find something dead.
and squishy like
Smells funny.
yeah, squishy sounds like weird creepy crawly sounds. As you guys have torches on, or do you have?
Yeah. Well, I have my.
I've got a head there.
I'll go globe of daylight.
You do know that.
You know.
Okay, so you do global daylight. Daylight is just it brings up this room. Roll a saving throw though,
Oh.
as the
Okay.
globe forms.
I got.
And then the light goes out.
Damn
I'm
it,
just
I
using
forgot.
For a
video
second.
lamp.
Everybody who looked in that room, roll me a 20-sided again. This is verse.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's
Got an 11.
You guys. So you saw like the global daylight went up, and then you saw just this mound of flesh and bodies that looked like they were all impaled on a spear together, like 4 or 5 bodies. But they were moving. And
Where's Ry-lo-kin?
Huh,
The,
close the door, put the bar back.
the mass though underneath them was like all the drippings from the decay, and it was like forming tentacles and moving towards you.
I'm gonna close that door.
Yep.
Put the bar
Yep.
back.
We closed the door.
You try to you close the door. You're not able to drop the bar because it was actually a spear that was closing the door.
On the inside.
Yeah, on the inside. So you can't lock it.
I'm gonna call out
But-
positions.
Yeah, but you reached it in there to try to block it, and a tentacle. You feel this wet, spongy like thing hit your hand, and start trying to pull you through the hole in the door that you made.
Oh fuck no.
I
I'm
was
gonna.
actually gonna throw a burst of fire through the door as we closed it.
Well,
So I'm going to use my wand
uh-huh.
and to the tentacle Sepicemtra
Should we
Which
do
is-
initiative?
flashing. Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's Wilson Parable?
Wilson comes up.
Well, he went up when.
Oh, I thought he was watching them all.
Oh no.
All right. I'll
So
take it.
Wilson is the last one up the steps. He actually, there's nobody to pair him with.
We're doing under 8, right? Oh, sweet. Okay.
Sure.
In the background. It's
I did.
at a-
Nyneave got a nat 20.
Now you've got a nat 20.
Reminds me of,
You know, Nyneave is a great friend.
Nyneave's a great friend to all, especially ones who eat her pies.
Will you eat
I meant
Nyneave's
to say.
pie?
I have not eaten her pie. no.
Or somebody who would finally, for once, in game, show her what the fuck sounding is. Please.
I'm not gonna show her, but I'll explain it.
No, you have to show her. That's the whole thing. You have to show her.
You sick bastards.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, sister. Someday somebody will show you sounding.
Has anybody showed you sounding?
I invented sounding.
Well, then why haven't you showed me?
Haven't found the right victim yet.
Oh, it entails a victim?
Well, not really. I mean, it's
Like, they're not willing, but then you just make them, right?
but they enjoy it.
Oh. So they're into that kind of like torture type of thing, right? Like they like to be hit and
What a
abused.
Rowan get?
You don't know what got even tortured, and
10. Yeah, Rowan got a 10.
That's after the re-rolling an 8?
No, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, after, well, Rowan
I
did.
got a 19 because it's +2 and I forget.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled a 6 for her. I thought it said a 9.
Okay, anything?
Roll it.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay, now I got a 14, 15, 18.
You got an 18?
Uh-huh.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, let's see. That is Wilson. Rowan, what'd Sia get?
What?
What'd Michael get?
Michael? Oh, that's 3. Let's redo that. He's got a 17 total. After re-rolling the 3.
Alright, that
Is Jolene watching us?
He was on the chat. Well, I'm thinking it might be out there somewhere.
I did see she shared her subscription duration.
Aha.
Oh, that reminds me, I need
Did
to
you?
read up my.
Her. Okay, so we got everybody on initiative.
Yes.
Everybody that can fight. It's not-
Yeah, and isn't in the middle of an orgy.
So the pile of bodies got a 20 and a 17. So
And
that
how many actions do they get?
the 20 gets 6 and the 17 gets 4. And the so the nat 20 action was it wrapping its hand around your hand as you had reached
So
through
that's
the
the
door,
amount of flesh.
and it pulls you with supernatural strength
Fuck me.
into the
Oh,
door.
wait, it might.
It's trying to rip you through the door, but that's going to damage you because your body is
Yeah.
not as it hurts as it just, you guys see it just ripping through the hole. Your shoulder feels like it's going to be dislocated as you slam your neck and head against the door. Your rib cage is also bruised. You take holy motherfucker, 18 points of SDC damage as it's trying to like just rip you through this door. The doorway also opens. You're actually connected to the right side of the door as you go through it. With your arm, you're kind of caught. The rest of you can see that. The doorway's open now, so now people can use ranged or magic actions into the thing. Hi, everybody who's joined us. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming back and joining us. So we're going to go at, there was another nat 20. I believe that was Nyneave. So Nyneave, go ahead and go.
So Nyneave is going to do a mind vault at the tentacle.
The tentacle that's holding him.
Yeah.
So there is this stringy tentacle that looks like it's just made out of the sinew and everything from these bodies, and you can see like a liver and other organs that are just kind of stretched out. You
So I
fire with your mind bolt at it,
18.
getting a 22 because it's a +4.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, sorry.
18.
That was with your bonus.
Yeah.
But still, an 18 strikes the tentacle. It does. Oh fuck me! It actually reacts by shutting the door with a nat 20. You blow the door open, like pieces of wood, splinters go everywhere. Some of it rains down on Lyndall. I'll roll a 20-sided die to see if it pierces your skin. Lyndall. With a 4, no, you just get hit with some wooden shrapnel, but it doesn't actually do anything. The doorway's open again. It was a nat 20, so the creature didn't take any damage, the door did. And we're going to go to the top of the initiative now. Let me get... God, my mouse does
Guess
not
who
work.
that is?
What's that?
It's Nyneave. What was that thing's bonus, by the way?
Bonus for...
The Mountain of Flesh.
What is the Mountains of Flesh bonus?
Yeah, for initiative. Because I just have it down for a 20 right now.
Oh, it has a 24.
Okay. Go, Nyneave, go! Save me!
And
I
yeah,
tried.
so top of the order, it's gonna be. It looks like Nyneave again.
Okay.
So this is your actual real action.
Okay.
In my game, I give everybody who gets a nat 20 an extra action. I don't know those of you who are watching.
So now she is going to use her side sword and try to cut through.
Okay, so you fly up and
Yeah.
you strike with the side sword. Again, this time the creature kind of tries to open the door as a parry.
16.
A
The
16.
door's gone.
Yeah.
Well-
the door splintered.
No, not the whole door. The top half of the door is splintered. It tries to
Oh.
open it, moving.
Okay.
It only got a 13 total, so your 16 strikes the tentacle. Go ahead and roll damage.
15.
15 points of damage.
Yes.
Wait, that's not enough.
That's all you
You've
got.
got to update your thing
Oh,
again.
right. If I need how many more do I need? I need.
You gotta just update your rope. We'll have to do that.
For
Yeah.
macro.
Is
Um,
it 66?
You're like,
It's 10d6.
10d6, right?
yeah. Or you can just roll a d6 and times it by 10.
I want to do it this way.
Okay.
31.
With a 31, you slice through the tentacle. The tentacle, the larger part of it, falls to the ground and kind of wiggles and sprays fluid all over the place. Not quite blood. It's more like you cut it right at that stomach kidney line, and you see like stomach acid come out. It sprays
Oh,
out.
fine.
Ooh, does it hit Lyndall? No.
Of course it does.
It kind of sprays out. You do see it hit some like organic material and just kind of eats it away.
Yucky.
The other piece that you chopped off actually snaps back. Lyndall was fighting against it, so he falls backwards with this little tentacle thing around his arm. It's disgusting, Lyndall. This tongue-like appendage that's attached itself to you.
It's got my focus.
Yeah.
Getting it the fuck off.
You kind of fell back on your ass. I'm not going to take your actions away as long as you're fighting the thing that's on you.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
no, that is my focus.
Yeah, okay. So then it's the mound of flesh action. You see the mound of flesh kind of convulses and undulates, and you can remember this room it's just a coagulation of all these bodies and stuff, and the equipment and anything that was in the room. It fires a broken spear out at you, Nyneave, because you're the closest target.
Okay.
It
Dodge.
should pick its targets better.
What's that?
It should pick its targets better.
Well,
You should shoot
I'm
it.
at 20. Look at that. Oh, this huge spearhead smashes into you.
Can I dodge at least?
You
See?
always can dodge, but it takes an action.
Oh, I got a 16.
Yeah, this spear gets shot out by this undulating body. It's covered in blood and guts and ichor, and hits you.
It like as a spear, or does it like as like a cream pie? Like I get hit in the face.
I was thinking a different type of cream pie, but
I know you were.
so you take 11, 15, 30 points of damage because it was doubled from the spear as it pierces. You didn't put on your armor, did you? And you're actually knocked out of the sky with it because the spear tip is bigger than your body, and it just hit you like a missile. You smash back into the back.
Ballista.
Yeah,
How much is
it's
it?
just like a ballista. It was 30 points of damage.
Is that hit point damage?
It's nat 20, so yes. And you go back against the wall as you're pinned there. It went kind of in. It scraped your rib cage under your arm. It kind of cut under your arm, and it's pinned one of your wings. It's pierced your wing
Yeah.
and pinned it to the back wall into the stone, in between two like stone cracks.
Okay.
All right, so
Assassin down! Assassin down!
Nyneave, it's actually your action.
Do I have my side sword like
You do.
is it out? I'm gonna try and.
You're gonna try to cut off the spear
Yeah.
tip.
Uh-huh.
It's a weird angle to the spear tip. Oh wait, this is tip right here. Yeah, you can, but you have to change hands to do that.
That's fine.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll a strike. Please don't cut yourself.
Please, I know.
Not
Okay,
one.
ready? 1, 2, 3. 6 on the die.
6 on a die. It's right there. You hit the wood. Roll damage.
Here, Rowan, I can write out the macro for that, by the way. Let me.
Can you edit hers from Roll20?
No, but I can put it in chat and she can just steal it.
41.
Okay, 41 points. With 41, you actually cut right through the shaft of the spear, cutting the head off. And that's it. Mound of flesh, turn again. So it shot out that spear, and as a residual, this what caused it, the pressure of the spear to fly out, like this steam, like almost like mystified stomach acid, sprays out in an arc, hitting everybody in the room, unless you dodge a 15 or higher.
I rolled a 9.
You get sprayed. Acid hits across your armor, your visor shield, and just starts burning.
Non-nat one.
Good
Non-nat
thing it's not
20.
organic.
So, Rowan got a
Right,
9.
it does more damage to organic matter.
Yes.
Alright.
So, Rowan got a 9.
Rowan got a 9. So everybody who failed the 15 or higher for the... Oh, it's D&D, DC check. Just kidding. Actually, if anybody wanted to play a D&D character, we can zoom one in. So, let's see. Lightfoot, you were able to manage to get out of the way, and so was... Who's the 16 for?
I rolled it for Nyneave, but then I remembered Nyneave is already.
Yeah, Nyneave can't really
Yeah.
do that. Actually, she does have a dodge. It's
No, she doesn't. She used it. She used her dodge.
okay. You used your action.
I did.
Okay, so everybody else takes 46 acid damage.
And Rowan, I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now. That's
Thank
your
you.
for your side blade.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta
Or
open
side
it.
sword.
So everybody, it
that's
looks like
Nyneave, okay.
15 points of damage as acid just sprays onto your armor, doing damage. Remember, you do have damage reduction. Everybody. It just does. There's no damage deduction to organic matter, organic living matter. And next is Lightfoot's turn, because I know you have a higher initiative bonus than Lyndall. So you go after her, okay?
Okay.
So, Lightfoot.
Can I see them?
Oh, yeah, you see the doors are open now. The acid basically has ruined these doors. They're just being
Everybody out of the
eaten
way.
away.
Yes, we've all been.
There's
blown back.
nobody. Yeah, there's nobody in the way of the door. You can see the huge mound of flesh and these iron spear rods that are sticking out of it everywhere. It's undulating
Right.
and moving towards you guys.
Kill it with fire.
No, not fire.
Why not?
No, it's okay. You do whatever. I can't say anything.
It's not dripping black.
Sorry. I rolled a 16 before you interrupted me.
So what were you firing at it?
Fire with my red ruby.
Okay, so you did a fireball or a firebolt or
Fireball. Fireball.
a full-on fireball.
Yes.
And you're level.
The one that I killed Lendl with last time.
Yes, and you're level 9, right? Or 8? You're 9, I think.
9.
Yeah, because you're the same as Rowan. Your level 9 fireball fires out this ruby, taking out everything in its path. Roll to with a 2.
Oh.
What?
Oh shit,
No, I thought
Nyneave
it
is
was a 16. That was the first thing I rolled before Scott interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit. So this fireball erupts from the ruby. The fireball almost like fills the room as it comes out in front of you and just blasts through the doorway, doing damage to the walls as it goes through, smashing into the undulating creature unless
Ooh.
it parries.
Can't read it.
No. You hear screaming of creatures, like small. You can see parts of the body has rat bodies, and they're chattering and screeching. You hear the bodies of the dead screaming too, and that's when you realize that they're not dead.
Oh, they're dead.
They're part of this creature.
They're dead.
Did you roll damage?
Saw that.
96.
1d4 per level?
Oh yeah.
1d4.
So, yeah.
Okay. 16.
16 points of damage. It takes double damage because of the fire. You guys smell burning hair and burning flesh fills the room. Some of the liquid, boils off, and it just you smell like just decomposed flesh, burning flesh everywhere. It's a horrid stench, and it actually kind of makes a weird misty film that like fills the air.
Oh.
Hold your noses.
Yep.
All right, so now Lyndall, your action.
I'm getting this thing off my arm.
Okay, so you're on the ground, right? And
Yeah.
you're wrestling with this thing when this fireball like singes your hair, just like tears overhead. It's frightening. But the creature on your arm actually reacts to it, and tries to get away from the fire. You can feel it heat up as the fire like goes near it.
Nice.
Okay.
Just like quick punch.
You're gonna punch it?
I'm gonna punch the fireball. If that
Oh
makes
no!
sense. No.
You said it. So you guys see the fire ripping over Lyndall's head, and he throws his hand up with this creature on it. Lyndall, you take fire damage to your arm. 16 points
You're on
as the
fire, dude.
thing your hand and your arm starts burning, but the creature is burning on you as it's like screeching. You hear it crying out. And a little bit of
I'm more shocked that it has the ability to take that.
Oh
Like,
no! It took 32 points. It's dead, and by the time you pull your hand down and you're screaming from the pain, it's all like fried and burnt all around you. Like it's like when you get a next action, you can pick its crusty dead body off your burnt arm, because your flesh, all your skin on your arm is burnt too.
Raw. No, I figured. Like,
Third degree
second
burns, dude. Okay. But you killed that thing is dead.
But I know it seems extreme, but
A little.
God damn it, I'm not getting fucking infected.
So we got 2 people. What is your initiative bonus? Socks?
Socks?
6.
6. And what's your initiative bonus?
Which one?
Rowan.
Rowan is 4.
Okay, so Socks goes first, and then Rowan.
Yay! Well, the room is on fire now.
The inner room is on fire. Yes.
So I'm hoping, was there anything that's not on fire that's, I mean, there were,
It is a massive creature in there.
Yeah.
Most of it is on fire, or it is spreading, but the thing is still alive.
right.
Go brush your teeth and get
I'm
into
just
your
afraid that if I
place.
step in there, I'm going to get the brunt of some fire.
Oh,
But I'm gonna step in there anyway and swing this claymore at it.
okay. So carefully you step in there to strike at part of its body. So only the creature is burning. It's like the whole room isn't on fire.
Alright, I rolled a 14.
So you step in, and the creature, see, it reacts to you too. It's a little slower because it's on fire, but a tentacle comes up trying to block you from hitting its main body, and you slice into the tentacle, doing damage.
16 points of damage.
How much? 16?
16.
16 points of damage. You cut deep into this tentacle. Are you okay?
I'm gonna throw up.
Do we need to take a break? Can we take a break at 11? You okay? Uh-oh.
No, I'm gonna throw up.
You're gonna throw up? Ah, okay.
And if you didn't fit one,
I guess not. Not sure.
So
that's
this,
right.
so this claymore was that claymore that had the hilt that was from the standby. It was a magical claymore. I'm just trying. I never did figure out what it did. It has the hilt from the Millennium Wood.
Yes.
Hilt.
Oh, double damage.
what's a handle?
Actually, sorry, triple damage to this creature.
Alright, then I did, oh shit.
40,
48.
48.
48.
48.
Damn.
Well, it does mega damage in,
Right.
with Surf.
Right. Yeah, so you did triple points of damage to this creature, and you lopped off that section. It falls at your feet, kind of wiggling, and the fire kind of burns out the rest of that particular piece of tentacle. And then we're going to go with Rowan, but we're going to take a quick break to let her come back to see what's going on, okay? I'm going to just throw us on break for a second just to see what's going on.
I'm gonna go medicate my footy cat and give him some water.
Sounds good. So we'll be on break for a minute, but we'll still be up to the viewers. So if anybody wants to type on on the game and talk to each other. You can answer questions to any players. I just got to go check on her to see what's wrong.
Okay, too bad.
Yeah. Hey baby, what happened?
I'm all by myself. Oh wait, no, Nazareth's here.
Have an eye drop. Have an eye drop.
So what made you choose Lantern Light over Globe of Daylight?
I thought Globe of Daylight was a 4th level spell.
True Daylight, yes.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Hey Jaden.
Yeah,
Honestly, the spells are actually very similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good spell.
I'll be right back. Yeah,
Yeah, no, when he said Blinding Flash, for some reason I was thinking of Chromatic Protection. I'm like, oh shit, that is actually a really good spell. Right. But no, that's like level 5. Actually, what level is Chromatic Protection? Yes, other Book of Magic. Oh, I know I have it. I have it all. That's actually why it takes so long to find.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Book of Magic in the 70s. This past one is flat. Oh no, it's level 4. Honestly, that spell's a great spell for any melee fighter.
Hi, Jumbo.
Lilybug!
Was she saying hi, Jasper?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I just gotta rename myself.
Where's Jaden? Can you send him down?
Yeah. Stay there.
Sorry, guys. We're Oh God, you fucking animals! Really? Get out, Jasper. Come on. Get out. Go lay down. Out.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking scrounge cats. Come here. Come here.
They get into the chicken bones again.
God damn. Yeah, that's the first thing they do. Come in here and
Going for it again.
yeah, I can't get her.
You okay?
Huh?
Is Becca okay?
I guess. I don't know. No, she's not feeling good. Oh.
That's a cup. I love that cup. That's a cup.
It's about big enough.
No, it needs to be bigger.
Didn't you used to carry one like that here? No?
All right.
It was a pretty good size one, but not like that.
Looks like we lost a player for the night. Becca's not feeling good, so she's gonna.
She ate the same food you did.
Yeah, I feel fine. Oh, so yeah. All right. So, Rowan's turn. She casts Armor Vithan on herself. Next, we have the Speared Zombie and John Wilson and Michael Sia. So, first actions for John Wilson.
Alright. So, I'm gonna.
What?
That.
You want up here?
Is there anything else other than the big guy?
It's a big organism.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see any other creatures
Okay.
in there.
Then,
Just this particular one.
alright. And then I will shoot one of the people to see if that we can.
Part of the body?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. One of the screaming souls.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a strike.
That's a 12 with 22 points of damage.
Okay. So as you do that, as you shoot, Michael Sia also fires a firebolt pistol into the crowd, doing 32 points because it's doubled. What did you do for damage?
22.
Times 3 because it's a mega damage weapon, remember?
66.
So 66 points of damage. You vaporize half of a body that's burning. It's gone. The fire from Michael Cia's gun just adds to the eruption, burning away one of the small tentacles on the body. The speared zombie, you see one. You know those the iron spears I said was on there. One of the iron spears drops down like a ballista and fires off into the group. Actually going towards Lightfoot, it comes out, but then you see the spear goes from one spear, it opens up, shink, and there's 3 spears coming at people. One of them's going to hit Michael Sia, one of them's going to hit Lightfoot, and the other one's going to hit the juicer.
Auto
I dodge.
Yes, you may.
15.
15. You
19.
you get hit. Nat 20 to Jaden.
Oh, that's great.
And Michael Cia needs to roll a dodge. Here's a die for that. 16. Nope, he gets hit too. So all three targets get hit. Now this spear is about 16 feet long that it fired out, and then those branches opened up off of it and hit all three people. Hey, Plotbuster, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for joining us. And you guys all take 46 points of damage, except the juicer takes double damage. So, Lightfoot, you took 11 points of damage. Michael Cia took 14 points of damage. And
They're gonna hit if I don't have armor wristband on, right?
yes, they hit you with he hit you with a 16, so that pierced your bot. You have armor on, don't you?
I have given up my
Don't you? You have the priestly robes of Natosa, I thought.
I have robes, and according to I don't remember any priestly robes of Natosa, honestly.
Well, yeah, you got those a long time ago. They're supposed to give you 60 MDC plus 10 per level.
That's
But
90.
yeah, but it
Excuse me, that's 150.
yeah, but it converts down to SDC 1-for-1 because it's a magic item. So
Okay,
so
minus 11.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, what did damage reduction just negate it then?
No, because it hit with a 16.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, and then the juicer took, holy shit, damn. 17, 16, 18, 36 points of
36.
damage.
Okay.
Oh, I hear the egret out there bitching.
Yeah, this,
Okay, it's just
all right. So, oh man, we just lost 2 viewers. We had 7. How cool was that?
I'm still showing shit.
scare them away.
Oh, they might still be there. This thing drops.
Well, there's an ad break going on.
Oh, yeah.
There's a what?
So, now it is Nyneave and the Mound of Flesh, because remember there's 2 independent attacking, but it's 1 creature. So Nyneave does a mind bolt from the distance because there's fire going on. She hits with an 18. The creature is too big to dodge. It can parry, but doesn't parry with anything, and is hit for the main body for her mind bolt. And then the Mound of Flesh decides to spray out another one of those ghastly attacks, but now it's on fire as it sprays out.
Sweet.
So everybody needs to oh goddamn! I need a table cam. I need a cam for my dice right here.
Yes, you do.
You know, you need to let me start using my rerolls against enemies again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reroll.
I mean,
Just kidding.
I'll let you sacrifice 3 rolls for a nat 20. Yeah.
No, it's all good.
No, Lyndall. He can use 3 re-rolls for me to re-roll a nat 20. That's fine.
Is anyone gonna die from this?
It could happen. I don't know. I don't know how badly everybody is. This cat is going to town. I'll re-roll just because it's fucked up. So everybody has to roll over a 14 to dodge this attack now.
It's okay.
The juicer is able to get out of the way.
Okay.
Lyndall gets hit.
Oh, I got it.
Asclepius gets hit, or sorry, Dog Boy gets hit.
Slash, yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, you all take 15 points of damage as this stuff. It hits you for acid damage of 15, and then you take 4 points of fire damage.
Yay!
Yay!
Love it.
I love getting burned and chopped up.
Does that make you a hot dog?
No, actually, it makes my armor hot.
How much damage do we get?
It was 15 points of acid damage and then 4 points of fire damage. All right. That was the mound of flesh. Rowan's turn. She's casting a spell. The one that causes wounds. I forget what she calls it, but Secula symptom. Yeah. And ooh shit, does 18. Oh, 25 points of damage. Nice. The creature is screeching, and it is now John Wilson. I think he has a +6, and then it will be Lightfoot, Lyndall, and Michael Sia.
I'll shoot it again.
Abram, don't fix it.
A 21. And 15 points of damage.
Was it a nat?
No.
Damn. So wait, what's your? No, not quite.
45 points.
What's that?
I got a 21 and 45 points of damage.
45 points of damage? Nice. At this point, the creature, it's taking more damage from the burning, and you can tell that it's slowing down a bit because it's not parrying as many actions and attacks. You vaporize another portion of it, and there's a small explosion too, where you guys see a gout of fire come out of left side, sprays the rocks with like a acidy fire, and you see that the actual rock starts like
What just got caught?
decomposing to the side.
A little bit of methane.
And Lightfoot.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm hurt. Does this thing have a central nervous system somewhere that I can get chain lightning at? Or light?
Roll me a 20-sided die.
Yeah, 20.
Damn.
So there is what looks like a dome or a mound of flesh that looks like it could be like a sensory thing. It has a bunch of heads and eyes
A nerve
that are
cluster.
screaming, and yeah, it looks like
That's what I'm
that
looking for. Yeah.
that could be its head.
I'm gonna do to hit it with lightning.
So you hit it with lightning.
Yeah.
Chain lightning goes off. It strikes into the creature. It can't dodge. It's too big. You hit the head of it doing your 9 points of damage, and then you get to do the 8 points of damage because of the fact that it has 2 type of entities within it.
You mean
8
the
points
9d6
or 9
and 8?
points? Where did the point you mean?
The
9,
9d6.
96, sorry.
Yeah,
So
the
23
point
points of damage to the head thing, and go ahead and roll the 9 or 86.
27.
27. Okay.
50 total.
There's another strange explosion. A gout of blood streams out of one of the heads that you hit the
Yeah.
nerve, and then it comes out like a flamethrower, though, out to the right side of the creature. You just hear this all-encompassing, agonizing scream. And let's see who's next. Looks like Michael Sia is. He is concentrating, spending 60 PPE. And we're going to go next with the Mound of Flesh and the Speared Zombie. One of the middle spear drops down. Remember, 3 of you are speared. The middle spear drops down and fires off.
You just skipped me.
Oh, sorry, Lyndall. Go.
I'm not much. I'm doing much. I'm literally just peeling off what's left of that thing off my arm, but still.
You peel it off. Your arm is it's hurting so bad. And you do see that thing drop down and then fires off. But it kind of fires off wildly as it comes out. Everybody, go ahead and roll a dodge. Verse. Oh, damn.
I rolled a 13.
It's a 19 on the die, but it has a -4, so it's a 15. Spartan, you are able to roll out of the way. Anybody else who doesn't, this huge spinning rod comes out, and all these spikes come off of it, and it's twirling around like this, and just like cuts everything in its
Like a
path.
battering ram
Yeah,
with
yeah, just
shit.
cuts
What are
everything in
those?
its path. Anybody who didn't get a 15 or higher is taking 66 damage.
Oh, yay.
16 or higher, 66.
You gotta be a 15, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9.
And-
No, I didn't make it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna pass a reroll to Lightfoot.
So 26 points of damage.
What for me?
A reroll.
A reroll? For
26
my 9?
points of damage
Thank you.
as it just tears through you guys.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, the rest of you did take 26 points of damage. Damage reduction accordingly to your armor, though. And that was the mound of flesh that attacked, or sorry, the speared zombie that attacked. Now the mound of flesh attacks, and that is the firing mechanism of the thing that sprays out. And that action, you guys all have to dodge. Also,
Again?
What the hell?
wow! Look at all these people. Lyndall.
I'm gonna use a reroll for myself. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh,
Yeah, because GM has to roll. I want some of that magic.
Oh, yeah, I'm rerolling.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so.
you want to use your reroll? All right,
Yes, please.
go for it.
Hey, Lindell just got rid of a nat 20 for the GM.
Hey, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh, I rolled an 11. Yay.
Okay, so Socks, you took the 29 points of damage,
That's great. 29 in addition.
and
to
so
26.
did the juicer.
Does it go through armor?
That's great. Then
No.
you've got 3 points of armor.
Yeah, it doesn't go through armor unless you lost your armor.
I'm about to lose my armor.
Okay, let's see whose action it is next. It is John Wilson and Rowan's and Michael Sia and Nyneave. All right. You go to shoot it.
But I'm gonna shoot it in the same spot I did last time.
Okay. Now that vaporized.
Well, I missed anyway. So
Okay. Wow, you missed?
yeah, I got a 6.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait,
You fire
I
long.
mean, how can you miss? You're literally just shooting a room.
Well, it's a creature in a room.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
thought it was like the whole freaking room.
no.
covered in flesh.
No, it's actually was moving towards you. Its tentacles are starting to come out that door and are starting to reach for people now. Rowan casts Centrum Septum again. Nyneave does a mind bolt. You guys see pieces of it slashing away, dropping off, exploding. Michael Sia, his aura goes off, and everybody is healed for
Oh shit.
16 points of damage.
Not my armor, did it heal?
Is it armor of Natosa?
I have 11 points left.
Is it armor of Natosa?
No.
No, it does not.
I
Lightfoot.
have 11 points left.
Lightfoot. Your armor, your Natosan armor, heals because it's a living creature.
Heals completely?
No, it heals for 16 points.
That does heal completely.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was missing 20.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, but if you took damage to your person, you heal for 16, and your armor heals for 16.
Okay.
All right, so that is Michael Sia, Donna Wilson. Now we got, it looks like Socks, Lightfoot, Lindell, and Rowan in that order.
So which is closer to me?
Uh,
This zombie thing or the flesh?
it's all actually one being.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm staggering. It's
Oh,
a 10.
nice. Roll a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Nice.
So you actually hit with the claymore into that central nervous blob thing. It looks actually like a clit hood.
Holy shit, that's 100. That's 90 points.
Yeah.
And you lop it off.
And you-
You actually lop it off.
Sweet.
A gout of fluid comes out of where you lop off. Catching fire as it streams up, it sprays all over you, unless
Oh, yay.
you use an action to dodge.
I'm using an action to dodge.
Okay.
I'm not gonna dodge.
You got to
Is it
dodge
all
a
right?
11 or higher, but you also have to get out of.
I rolled a nat 20.
So you do a backflip, and you get out of the way into the side of the door as this gout spews up out of its body.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little sword for it.
The head and the hood hit the ceiling and bounce down. Splutch. Immediately, the tentacles stop moving.
It dead?
Is it dead?
I don't know, is it?
Why don't you go up there and poke it and find out?
I'm
No.
gonna just burn the body.
It's still burning.
Is initiative.
Burn it more.
Prometheus, do you
it's-
smell any smoke?
Yeah.
Wait, me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
You,
Oh,
you smell smoke?
wait. Okay.
It was the smoke, wasn't it?
I smell smoke. I was afraid I was overheating.
Wilson says, double tap, pulls out a grenade, and tells everyone to get out of the room.
Y'all have cookies too?
So he says everybody out, and you pop a grenade and you throw it in there.
Plasma.
Okay, plasma. Of course. Add more fire to fire.
Yeah.
It explodes, and you do more damage. Roll your damage.
Alright. That's 46? I think.
Plasma grenade should be at 5d6.
5d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
5d6 MDC times 3.
Times 3. That's D4.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
He did d4, not d6.
The plasma actually sucks most of the oxygen out of the room as it burns so hot, putting out some of the lesser
57.
fire. The creature is white. There's a white hot spot on it that's just burning plasma, and you can hear it agonizing scream, and then all of a sudden the screams kind of stop. Remember, it stopped moving. Most of the tentacles are just a crispy black on the outside.
Had to be sure.
Looks like calamari.
I ain't eating that. Are you eating that?
Some cultures believe that you can gain strength from eating your enemy.
Oh, really? John Wilson goes up to a tentacle and bites
Oh,
it.
Okay, so Jaden just said that John Wilson goes, oh really? Walks up to the tentacle, kind of picks up, you hear the crusty crunch as the tentacle comes up. Some of the outer crunchy stuff kind of comes off, and it's still fleshy underneath. He bites down on it, and when he does, you guys see that last iron spear that was up drops down and fires.
Happens every time.
But it goes to drop down and fires, and it shoots up and it sticks right into the roof. And some rocks tumble down onto the body, pelting it, killing the last bit of the living creature.
How's it taste?
I'm gonna try to throw a firebolt in just to make sure. Anyways.
It tastes like a really rare pork, or
Ugh.
I mean it's like you're biting into, like you're not really sure. Remember, the tentacles were made out of all types of body parts and organs and stuff, and sinew. It's tough and chewy. Doesn't really taste very good.
Am I gaining strength? Takes another bite.
He takes another bite of it.
I shit you not. I'm gonna grab a packet of salt and just give it to him.
Oh, thank you. Put it on.
It's tough, and like it's gross. It's not very good at all. I mean, it tastes like raw. I mean, like it's warmed raw meat.
I was told.
Wilson, you went crazy bastard.
It's blue. It's blue meat, basically.
And all of a sudden, after you take a bite out, as you're biting this last bite out, you see like part of the pink stuff it's turning like a necrotic black as it comes near your mouth, and you're going to bite this last bite away.
You know what? I think I'm done eating for the day.
Yeah, you bite that, you get that, you don't bite the necrotic part, but you see it, the rest of it turns necrotic, and then it hits the ground, and then you guys kind of see it kind of just turns to like a fine dust, and it kind of just drifts away in the breeze.
Oh, it's self-cleaning.
There's still a mess. It's like piles on the ground. There's a mess. But where this main area is, I'd like you guys to just roll a perception.
Please let there be some armor and a weapon.
I'm looking for gold.
14.
What?
22.
John Wilson with a 22. So Dr. Slepius, or Socks, you're looking around, and you
Even his
find
nose isn't
you
working.
do find what looks like some, cooling liquefied silver and maybe a little gold. You get it's about 4 ounces of gold and silver kind of mixed and some copper mixed in there, and it's cooling.
Really fast, just bold, like it burned, melted.
Yeah,
Like it was by plastic.
you'll have to like pour some water on it to really cool it.
Right. I'm just gonna whip it. I'm gonna whip it out and pee on it.
Yeah. Spartan, you find a chess piece that could be salvaged if you get some leather strips and
Hey,
put it together. A chess piece with the arms. All the leather is kind of burnt away, but you just kind of need to make some straps for it.
I mean, I've got some pretty good rope that I could use as a substitute short term.
Yeah. It'll probably take you an hour to fashion it, maybe 2, to do a nicer job.
Okay.
And
At least I'll get some good leather.
yeah, that's about it. You find and it's pretty burnt. Like you're gonna have to polish it up and stuff like that. But
I mean, that might just make it good for camouflage, actually.
it'll count as palladium half plate.
Okay.
So, John, you're kind of looking through the burnt remains that have disappeared, and you find there's a little 9-inch black rod sitting in the center of where this thing, probably under where the first like spear was, but it's completely black. It looks like it's made of obsidian. It's kind of shiny. It has all kinds of faces and little tentacles wrapped around it. It's a little idol of some sort.
Oh, pick that
You
up.
pick it up. It's actually fairly heavy, and it has this weird sheen, like purple energy sheen to it as you looked, as the last bit of like energy leaves it. It feels. Roll a 20 side die, actually.
Bonuses.
No bonuses.
That's a 13.
It feels really bad. Like it's giving you bad mojo. It's obviously a magic item of some sort, but it's just putting off. It's making you actually feel a little ill as you hold it. You notice your hand looks a little pale.
That's probably not good. I just
You toss it.
Yeah.
Where?
behind me.
You just toss it over your shoulder. You guys hear a clatter on the ground, and you see this object on the ground that's 9 inches long. It looks like a pillar with faces and tentacles wrapped around it.
Well, that isn't foreboding at all.
No, not. Let me roll my neutrosis roll.
Okay.
Oh, 33.
So it's cracked when it hit the ground. You can pick it up, and you don't feel anything now, like you wouldn't have known, but it doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like you just know that this is obsidian. It's a carved piece. It is an idol of Nixlaw.
We're smashing that shit.
Probably when it was around, it was, when it was whole, because it has cracks through it, it was an object. It possibly could be what animated this creature, or what was
Yeah,
left here.
Wait, would
that whole
would
mound
Wilson
of flesh.
have,
Can you speak up, Jaden?
That-
would Wilson have recognized that then? Because his mom was Nick's law person.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a symbol of Nyxlaw.
Alright.
So,
Yes.
Then,
Fox is gonna crush this thing.
Okay, so Socks stomps on it with his boot. It takes a strength of 40 total to crush it.
He's got a 26.
You finish breaking it into pieces.
That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, but it's not crushed to like a powder.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's broken and it's not going to hurt anyone ever again.
They were all impaled by, was that,
Are there windows
Yes.
that we can use? Like,
Yes.
So let's scatter the pieces to, various parts outside the tower.
Okay, so you just throw the pieces out the windows in different spots.
But basically spreading them out, keeping them away from each other. Even if it does reform, it should take a little longer.
Rowan says, let me roll for Rowan here.
Yeah.
Rowan says, with an 11, she's like, if that was, if that's like some kind of evil talisman, like throwing it on the land might make it tainted, right? Shouldn't we
Fair
just
Burn it.
maybe bury it in salt or crush it or?
I'm hoping.
Oh, okay. I'll take my fetish and kind of pulling it upside down.
Okay,
That.
so you're gonna crush it into a powder.
Yeah. Try to keep it together. Maybe use a bowl or something.
Lightfoot, is there anything you could use obsidian powder for?
not if it's tainted with evil?
I mean, we could purify, couldn't we?
Well, my
Ritual?
guess is that the magic already left, but just to be safe, we probably should get rid of it.
I'm kind of thinking that I don't want anything to do with anything that had to do with the nine.
You know, or
That's not even nine. That's straight Nyxlaw.
yeah, straight
Well,
up.
I guess technically the nine are puppets for Nyxlaw, but
Well, yeah, the pillar of flesh, the giant wiener.
the big dick in the sky.
Yeah, he who shall not be named. That's who it was.
Yep.
So, now that this thing has been crushed, does Socks sense anything about these ghosts? Are they happy now? Are they over being angry?
No, you still feel them there. They're still there.
Something else is tying them there.
It could be something else.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not their corpses.
No. Well, they were alive. Those guys were alive. Until just a minute ago.
Right.
Those spears that are getting tossed around.
You do realize that some of the ghosts are gone, or some of the spirits. It seems to be less filled with
fuck,
spirits.
there's more.
Crap.
Yeah.
Well, geez. We still got, and that was the first room we checked too.
Oh.
It was the first place up the stairs.
Well, I think we need to go back downstairs and recover.
Actually,
Hopefully they're
with
screwing around.
Michael seeing his aura, have we finished healing?
Any fleshy parts? Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a burned arm.
Not anymore. Oh,
No.
I don't know.
No, your
Still
arm is
burnt?
burnt.
I mean,
I didn't heal.
Oh, that's right. It was only 16 points. So
Yeah.
It's still crested.
Yeah.
that was more than I took. Oh, that's exactly how much it took from the burn.
You have a horrible scar though, where that thing was
Okay.
wrapped around your arm.
Huh, look at this, I'm Kratos. Because that was literally burned into his arm
Right.
in that pattern.
Right. It's terrible.
Yeah, it looks ugly, but
Oh, but there's like weird pock hole marks in it.
ugh,
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
That is a massive fucking cup, isn't it?
What is that sound?
that's
I don't know.
Morphin's
Oh,
fan.
Morphin's fan again. You're not allowed to be cool, Morphin.
Fan?
But it's like burning hot.
Move your mic to the other side.
Is
Is
there?
that to cool the computer?
No, that's just cool him.
Yeah.
That's for me.
All right. So, what are you guys doing now?
Is there anything else?
There's
Can
nothing
you take a
nothing more of value in the room. Everything is pretty destroyed, pretty burnt up.
What about that glass sphere?
It's huge
Oh, okay.
and sticking in the ceiling. The only one who might be able to get it out is probably either Socks or the juicer. Because Socks is what, 7 feet tall, or
I think he's close to 7 feet.
yeah, and so is the juicer, and it would take their combined strength to pull it out of the ceiling.
Well, personally, I'd like time to, head downstairs so I could turn this armor into something useful.
Right. Well, and Socks needs to take off his armor and go with his Nitosan armor, because if he doesn't, he's not going to have any armor.
Right.
He's got 11 points left on his torso. So.
Right. Michael C is like, damn, this was on the 2nd level. What's on the 3rd?
Exactly.
Found a dungeon.
Huh. Maybe we should make camp for the night.
Yeah, let's go downstairs and make camp for the night.
Good idea.
You want to go downstairs?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they're done.
Hopefully
by
they're
now.
done.
Downstairs.
I don't hear any sweaty moving down there.
Yeah,
Tapping noises.
Morphin and Dr. Asclepius, you guys are spent. Ry-lo-kin's all,
Does anybody want to do some sounding now?
No.
I'll pass.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Oh, I think I just heard a volunteer.
oh,
I
Morphin.
said ding, ding, ding. I'm pretty sure Morphin just volunteered.
Yes.
Hey, Ry-lo-kin, when does the that, what was it, the new moon or the full moon?
Oh, it's the new moon.
When you can.
The new moon, I think, is in 3 days.
Ooh.
Yes. Well, 2.5 now.
If I remember correctly, you obtain a full humanoid form during that time.
Oh. Yes. Would you like me to crawl up your wiener now? And when I... in 3 days?
Oh my god.
She's so kinky.
I can put my arm in there, and 3 days it will expand. It could be the greatest sounding ever. I could grab your prostate. I could massage it from the inside.
I was saying we could actually be together for the first time.
Oh, but we've been together.
You're zombies.
Yes. It's amazing.
She's still a virgin.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what real sex is.
Neither a group can get that close.
She says, perhaps, but in 3 days we have a sacred ceremony to do. It may take all night.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
And-
You're
and
worth
it's
waiting
Canadian.
for.
We're Canadian, so to be so so much more fun.
It will be. I want to find one of Rugra's worshippers.
You're in the right area.
Yes. We shall hunt a small child of Rugra.
Well, you're in the right area.
Small child of Rugra.
You have your arrow ready?
They taste the best. It's like veal.
Literally, the moment she said they taste the best, I knew he was gonna say fucking veal. I fucking knew it.
Yep.
We could make veal parmesan. I had it once
Wait,
at the Olive Garden.
you got Parmesan Reggiano?
Yes.
Dang it. I'm impressed.
So what happened up there? Why are you guys back down here?
I got the stupid brake sign still on. What an idiot.
Nick's a flesh monster.
Yes.
Is that why your hand is full of holes?
Not full of holes, just popped.
If you
In a
look at
spiral
them,
pattern.
it looks like there's some black heads in the top of them. Like,
Oh, jeez.
Like it left stuff behind?
yeah.
Fucking hell. Hey, Asclepius. I might need some surgery. I don't know. Let me see if I can get these out myself, but...
I'm rested.
Ooh.
He's standing there naked.
Dr. Asclepius needs a long rest.
I can do some surgery. I take out mine.
No. You have helped me enough today. Thank you.
Oh.
You look like you're doing okay. We can look at it first thing in the morning.
I'm gonna pull out Fluffy's bloody pen. Hey,
Don't even think about it.
I got a magic potion here.
I have no interest in becoming a mind flayer. Thank you.
What are you talking about? Mind Flayer, it's just a magical potion. That's all.
It's a healing salve.
It's water.
It's water. It's just water.
That might be the least accurate description you've given me thus far.
But that water turned that one. What's his name?
Might I note that no one has witnessed that.
Nobody knows that he did it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well.
I never saw it.
that's right.
My only connection to it is Kalik. That, and I know it's part of an old one, and using part of an old one is how you make a fucking mind flayer.
Is that right?
That is gamer lore, yes. I mean, usually you would use a parasite, but technically speaking, any part of an old one can be used to do the job.
Right. Stranger Things.
That's not even Stranger Things, that's just like D&D.
It's literally.
And, Cthulhu shit.
Okay. What do you guys do for the rest of the night?
I mean, I'm gonna work on getting some actual armor in my armor.
What'd you say, Lightfoot?
Rest and recharge?
Okay, so you guys try to rest and recharge for the night.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. However, you guys are not able to have very good rest through the night, and you do not
That's not
recharge
cool.
any PPE.
I tried casting a spell.
You try casting a spell. Go ahead and roll a
Something worse?
16 or higher.
D20, right? Or
Yes.
100?
Yes.
D20. And if it's 16 or higher, that's gotta be a 20.
Oh, you cast a spell, no problem. It goes off.
Okay, but I also have to roll because I'm just learning Sheltering Force.
Yep.
That's D22, I think.
Nope, doesn't go off at all. You spend twice as much PPE.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
That you don't get back.
And you guys realize, yeah, as you guys sleep, and then you guys kind of wake up every hour, and like you realize that your energy is
draining.
low. It's actually, you think you might be losing energy in here.
Why am I losing energy in here? Why do I feel so tired?
I mean, we found idols of Nixlaw. We know that this was a capillary to enemies of Atosa that he used freaking anti-magic on. I think it'd be safe to say that, like, this is as close to an unholy place to actually being unholy
So
as it gets.
why don't we just destroy it? I mean,
So this is a ruined tower that stood over 300 feet tall, that's 150 feet across.
Wait, did you say wood?
No.
A ruined tower.
Oh, ruined. Oh, my bad.
Remember also that the architecture of the tower is very Natosan in its Greco and Atlantean, Greco-Roman and Atlantean in structure. Like, you think this tower was like a Natosan tower at one time.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to bet it was 333 feet tall. Like, just it's roughly just over 300 feet tall. I'm almost guaranteeing that's how much it was. More than likely, this was an Atosan tower. However, got taken by Nixlaw and the Nine, probably during the first fight. Then the anti-magic from Natosa was his retaliation or his failsafe. The base is self-destruct, if you will.
You guys see Rowan actually wakes up kind of screaming, and you notice she has cuts all over, small cuts all over her face.
Who? Ry-lo-kin?
Rowan.
Oh,
She's just like, oh.
So I'm gonna ask the question, why are we staying here?
She's like,
I think I've got a
this place
great
is
idea.
haunted.
Yes.
Enemies of Natosa are trapped here.
I think we should move. I think we should leave and let them stay trapped here.
She says, no, they're controlling something. There's something in this tower that they're using. They're controlling. It's deep within the earth.
Always fucking something.
they are controlling it. That's not controlling them.
This tower is our goal, remember.
Not this tower.
A tower.
Eta?
This one's along the coast. The tower we were after is in the Yinsleuth jungle.
Yeah.
Roughly 150 miles
Yeah.
east.
No Natosan quest has ever been this short.
Yeah, no, that is a good point.
well,
Like, getting to the objective in 3 games? No.
Never happens.
Never.
Usually what happens is somebody goes for the side quest and then we never get there.
That is the usual case. Example A.
but then we don't even do
Because
the
there's
side
always
quest.
something going on. Somewhere.
Yeah, so there's something buried here. There's something that they're in control of. Some, like a magic item, like something that controls the tower itself.
Well,
So
Fucking gate system, mate? No. Well,
whatever it is may help us in our quest.
you said it was buried deep?
Yes, like
I'm gonna take a look at the rubble of the stairs going down.
you look at the rubble and it's, I mean, there was no actual cave in here. You can tell that this rubble was stacked, was placed in the stairway. Not, it didn't fall from the ceiling. It was moved and
Okay.
placed here. You actually can see where people have put. There's some mortar that's holding it in place.
I think we should thoroughly explore this floor, see if there's another way down, but otherwise, I'm gonna kind of like tap the rubble. We're gonna have to get through here.
I'm
You-
thinking there's no other way down. But by the way, Asclepius is still naked.
Doctor, why
I'm
don't you
gonna
put
pretend we're Greek and ignore it.
He still smells of morphine.
No, Morphin smells of him.
Yes,
Well, if this place is haunted, how do we fight the ghosts? I mean, I can't shoot them.
She says I was before I woke up. I was able to like fight went off when I was sleeping.
But that's in your mind.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but you can fight anything in your mind.
but it hurt my physical body. Look, I'm bleeding from.
She may have slipped into the astral
I'm
realm.
kind of surprised that hasn't already regenerated.
Well,
Oh shit, that hasn't already regenerated. That's actually a bad sign.
maybe
I can
there's
cast. I can exorcise people if they need to. I also have turn dead. I don't know if it'll help against ghosts, but
generally not. Perhaps we should. Perhaps there's more answers below. And to exercise, we might need to find their corpses, their actual bodies.
No,
Because
those
most
are,
oh
souls.
no, they
No,
need to
weren't.
possess you. I can kick them out of you.
No, we're talking about preemptive exorcism, or preemptive passing on,
Oh
I
right.
guess. Not
Well, the way
reactive
they're
exorcism.
the way they're draining us of PPE, trying to do an exorcism of the building isn't gonna work.
She said it's they're enemies of Natosa. They're not. They were spirits from I think beyond the time before the bomb, before the explosion.
Before
Yeah,
PA,
Or the fall.
yeah.
pre-PA.
No,
Before the rune weapon went off and destroyed everything in the Bagalore wastelands.
Okay.
Remember, you're on Palladium, so the rifts haven't occurred on Palladium.
You know, if this isn't our objective, I don't see why we would, bother wasting time with this one.
Well, other than whatever this magic item is may prove useful in our quest, I agree.
And it could
Also,
tie in.
Mixlaw.
I mean, if this is a Tower of Natosa, this all could tie in.
Actually,
Very well.
did this place show up as blue on the map anyways?
It did.
Maybe the blue points are our waypoints or checkpoints for our quest.
Right.
I'll accept that as a fair answer. Ruffles, can you help clear away the rubble and clear his path downstairs?
Ruffles begins to do that. It is a tedious job,
I'll assist.
but he starts removing rubble and dumping it down into the chasm. You guys realize that it's not just, they didn't just make a wall, like they rubbled the whole stairway and mortared it in sections.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start looking for an alternate route.
okay. You take a look around, looking for alternate routes down, and you don't see anything within the castle wall or the tower walls or around them. You go to the outside and go around the outside of the castle.
Actually, I just had a thought. Did I see a cavern underneath the tower when I was down there?
I don't know. Did you?
Alright, so, hey, someone wanna help me anchor a line while I take a look?
It is dark outside,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not morning yet.
and you guys can hear the wolves.
Gee, Lendl, you sure like going off that cliff.
I hate them.
There's a difference between being kicked over the edge of a cliff and going down on a rope. One of them is fun.
Not in the middle of the night with
First one?
razor sharp cliffs.
That is a fair point. Not
Perhaps
every
we
morning,
should-
though.
Perhaps we should rest for the night. Maybe outside here, outside the walls.
Yeah.
Outside would be
I
best.
concur, but preferably, well, yeah.
Here, Morphin, I can show you the pattern for a circle of protection.
Let's go the
I
north.
would love that.
Let's go the north side of the tower. That way, any campfire is blocked
Right.
from the city view.
Right.
Perhaps you should put out those globe of daylights too. It's gonna be like moths to a flame, or to a ball of sunlight. Rowan's like, okay, and she changes her globe of daylight to, she does true sunlight to a lantern light. That's small and carryable.
Oh, I actually gotta practice that. I'm gonna try to lantern light.
Aren't you just gonna show me the protective circle?
Right. Trying to do everything at once.
Michael says, I don't know if I would trust somebody who keeps dying.
And you're also trying to learn how to use modern weapons. But considering that most of the modern weapons that Sox has are,
Yeah, no, I cannot carry any of them.
well, they're also possibility of not being functional.
Right.
So it would probably be better to wait until we get back to.
Well, I didn't mean like right now. I meant like.
But Sox still gets you started with PT.
All right, guys, it's
What
almost
time did you
12
say PT
o'clock.
was?
I think we're going to stop at 12. This is a good point where you guys are camping outside. Outside, you guys are able to regenerate your PPE under the moon, or under the new moon, the newish moon. And the cliff itself is pretty safe. The only thing you have to guard is the bridge from the land to the tower. You guys can probably just use your battle buddies as guard buddies, and do it in 4 shifts, 2 hours each.
They'll let me work on the armor on my shift.
Okay. You guys work on the armor on your shifts. Okay, so we'll end here for the night. It's 12 o'clock, but that's what you guys are doing. In the morning, you would have everybody would have rested 6 hours apiece due to the shift. So go ahead and give you back, I think, magic users 60 PPE if you're drained that much. Silencists gain 60 ISP back. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Rifted Gamers. We'll see you next time on episode 29. Hopefully we start anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock just because of schedules. So please bear with us. I know we're trying to do the same time every time, but sometimes it's just hard to get everybody together at the same time. It's been fun. We'll see you next week.